now, Princess?
Yeah, stacks of cards. Expecting something?
No.
What's he doing here?
We just got a bit of business to discuss, that's all.
Funny business, eh?
Just go and put the kettle on. I'll be up in a minute.
The less I know, the better.
There's that lot to shift for starters.
That won't take me long.
Oh, I'm pleased to hear it. There's another 4 boxes upstairs.
Look, there's nothing wrong, is there, Mum? Wrong, darling? No, everything in the garden's lovely. Oh, it cop old. No trouble between you and Dad? No, just the opposite. We're both looking forward to the best Christmas ever. Now, I've got a lot of shopping to do today. He's getting Charlie Cotton to shift that dodgy gear for him,
Is
you know.
he?
Well, you don't approve, do you?
Look, darling, you know your dad's always had his little sidelines. Now, in the long run, it means a bigger Christmas present for you and a bigger Christmas present for me. So who's complaining?
I'm off to work.
Bye-bye, sweetheart. Take care. Hello, Paul. How's Arthur? He's working up a bit.
No, if anything, he's worse.
Why don't you try getting a bit tougher with him? You might snap him out of it.
We tried that, didn't get us anywhere.
I just come from the house here, not in a funny mood. He got me shawl upset.
Yeah, he doesn't do me a lot of good either.
Well, I better get myself organised. I'll see you later, okay? Ta-ra.
Do you think it would help if I talked to him?
Oh, that's really sweet of you to offer, Lofty. But it's going to take a bit more than that. Thanks.
On the house. Max says Happy Christmas.
Oh, happy Christmas, Max.
Quite a little Santa, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I've got a house full this Christmas. I've got lots of presents to buy.
You are still going through with it.
Have a guess what arrived this morning?
So why didn't you give it to her?
Because I want to choose my moment.
Or wait till I've given you an answer.
No. I've already made up my mind.
So have I.
And?
I think we should get married. It'll probably take quite a while, what with the divorce and everything. But it can't come soon enough for me.
Or me.
I'll be a disaster in the pub then.
Rubbish.
But if it's what you want, I'll give it a try.
Albert Square's going to be knocked out by you. Won't know what's hit him.
Albert Square's going to be very suspicious of me, Den. Especially over the next few months. I don't think I ought to put in an appearance until the dust settles a bit.
Yeah, well, maybe not for the first couple of months, eh? But you'll be surprised how soon they take you after that.
What if they don't?
Then we'll get a whole lot of new customers. Tie up the old place, give it a new image. We can do it together.
You really believe that, don't you?
Of course I do. Don't you?
I don't know. Maybe I will once you've sorted this out with Angie.
It's as good as done.
Where's Den?
Not back yet. He's still organising things for Christmas. I've been shopping all day myself.
You're so excited about it, like a 2-year-old.
Well, I've every right to be, and I've got the best old man in the world.
Well, give him this when he gets back.
What is it?
His share. Wasn't easy. There was police in the market all day, but I managed to shift the whole lot.
Blimey.
So you're in the money and all. Looks like we can expect some Christmas cheer from Charlie, eh?
Yeah, well, I'd like to oblige, but I don't think I'm going to be around that long.
Hello, Charlie. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, yeah?
You should have come down the community hall. We had a wonderful time.
I had things to do.
Like making money.
It was lovely seeing the children enjoying themselves, their little faces. It's what Christmas is all about, really.
I don't even like children.
With Nick as an example, I'm not surprised.
You can expect a nice Christmas present yourself, Doc. Charlie's in the money.
Oh, I don't need presents. Charlie and me got our Christmas all mapped out, haven't we, Charlie?
Yeah, well, I'm afraid there's been a change of plan.
What?
I've got to be moving on. Sorry, Dot. Been nice seeing you and all that.
Oh, surely you can at least wait till after Christmas.
No chance, sorry.
But this was going to be the best Christmas I've ever had. I was having my hair done special for you. Michelle's on the late shift at the shop tonight and she got the stars sorted out and everything.
So go and get your hair done. I just won't be here to see it, that's all.
You're going back to her, aren't you?
She needs me. I can't think of her being miserable all over Christmas, now can I?
What about me?
Well, you've got all your friends. I'll keep in touch.
Do you want a drink, Doc?
You know you're better off without him, love.
Oh, what do you know about it?
It's as plain as the nose on your face. He only comes back to you when he's skint. When he's got a few bob in his pocket, he wants to be off enjoying
That's
himself.
not true.
Face facts, Dot. You're not his sort of woman. You couldn't give a drunken sailor with a pint of rum a good time.
Ooh, hello, Santa.
Shut your eyes. I don't want to see anything you shouldn't see.
Oh, no peeping, I promise. I tell you what, you can hide them presents anywhere you like and I won't go looking for them. I want this Christmas to be full of surprises.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I can guarantee this will be one Christmas that you're not going to forget in a hurry.
I told told you I can do it when I set my mind to it. Today is going to be as smooth as silk. I'll just have a few drinks to be sociable, and I mean a few. And we'll be the happiest little family in Walford.
Yeah. Can we open the presents now?
No, wait till we're all here.
But we're family, Dad.
Wait, I said, keep your grubby little fingers to yourself for once. Aren't you going to get ready?
Yeah, I just got the bird to put in, and I'm going to turn myself into Miss World. We've got ages anyway. They won't be here till 12.
Oi, miss!
You've been warned.
I'm going to assault.
You will not, my darling. Today you are going to be happy. Happy, happy, happy. Or I want to know the reason why. Right.
Den! Den!
You know, taking out that second enemy was the best thing you ever did.
Yeah.
Den!
It's going to be all right today, innit? I don't want Mum getting upset.
What you on about?
I just don't want no trouble, you know, Pete Wicks, ECAF.
Everything's going to be fine.
Den, we've got trouble.
Forget what I just said. What's up?
We've got a flood in the gents.
Well, mop it up.
No, I can't. Then it's like little Venice out there. The pipes are burst or blocked or something. We need a proper plumber.
Where am I going to get a plumber from, proper otherwise, on Christmas Day?
Well, have a look for yourself then. We're going to have to close it.
Close it? You out to lunch or something's going to be chocker this evening?
Well, it's against health regulations, isn't it?
Oh, just leave it for now. They use the ladies at lunchtime. We get it fixed this afternoon.
Ta-da!
What are you doing? Cooking it or offering it for sale?
I just thought you wanted to see it before it went in. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, marvellous, I'm sure.
Walk this way.
Yeah, Pete. Launch the lifeboats or send in the name.
No, it's no good then. Sparks, I'm a whiz at. Plumbing, I'm a dead loss.
Told you, Den.
All right, Tony Blackburn, change the record, eh? Now, what am I going to do?
Close it.
Close it? What's a fella's going to do? Sit with their legs crossed?
Oh, I hope not. Trouble?
Yeah, gents is out of action, and a Merry Christmas to you and all.
Thanks, Dennis. Morning, gentlemen. Nice day for it. So what you going to do about it?
About what?
The little boy's room.
Well, close it, I suppose. They'll have to use the ladies.
Oh, it wouldn't bother me. Quite a giggle. Can't see .com putting up with it, though.
Well, they'll have to use the alley, won't they? If you want the girls, they're upstairs.
No, I'm quite happy to be with the boys.
I'm going to go and get changed, Den.
Well, you have done us proud.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas doll. I'll put these in. One for Pete. One for Cat. One for Simon. Oh, Angie, this is great. It's real flash. You want me to do anything?
Nope. All you got to do is get that down you. You work hard for us all year round. Today, we work for you.
Oh, nice dress, Cat.
Oh, thanks. It's a Christmas present from Pete.
Really? I thought it was one of your own made jobs.
Oh! Oh, Den. Thank you.
Roly, look! Oh, look, it's me.
Oh, Sharon. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, I'll have to buy a new top to go with the pink.
Oh, that's all. That's
Oh, gorgeous. Like
Oh, guess who?
Oh, Pete, it's lovely.
It really is humorous.
Is it 10 hours? Oh,
Oh, that's a key ring, Tom. It whistles. Huh? Whistle at it.
Yeah, penny for 'em?
I wouldn't want to bankrupt you, mate.
Bad as that, eh? When you're dishing out the bad news.
Plenty of time for that. Let's get Christmas out of the way first. I wouldn't want to spoil anyone's fun.
But you're glad you didn't go over the road. It'd be like Christmas at the workhouse there.
Here, leave it out, Pat.
Arthur moaning about all over the place, Bonnie doing a martyr bit, and Lou doing a back lapse.
All right, Mum, that's enough, all right? One more word out of you and I'll...
Yeah, you're
Oi, oi, children, children. We're supposed to be having a good time, all right? It's Christmas.
Yeah, I'll just lay off the cracks, all right, Mum?
He was a sensitive boy. I didn't mean any harm by it. They're probably having a lovely time.
Looks like he's done the dirty deed.
She's going back hanging for people like Den Watts.
Yeah, you look awful, mate. I thought you was going to have a lie down. I'm sorry, Anne.
Oh, leave it out, Kath. We've got a pub to run, haven't we, eh? Just tell me you never knew. Tell me you never knew. No. Why? I mean, look at me, I'm presentable, and I could give up the booze and the dramas any time if I thought there was a point to it. Could you? Could you really? Oh, Kath, I don't need it right now, right? I just need a drink, one hell of a big drink, because I ain't done yet.
Ange, come. Look, if you need to get away, you know, have some time on your own to think things out. There's always our place.
You're a darling, you really are. I might have to take you up on that, you know. Why aren't I like you, Kath? You never judge me, do you? Why ain't I wise like you, eh? Hey, Tom, come on, let's trip the light fantastic, eh? Come on. Show us what you're made of. Come on. Come on.
Honestly, shakes up the inside and the gents is out of order.
Go on then, rest your chickens. Just smell like Christmas. Aye. Another Christmas reconciliation, eh? All right for some, innit?
That's enough, Angie.
I haven't even started yet, mate.
Sorry about that, Cole.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm sorry about that. Come on, Belle, you and me, eh? Come on, darling. Out the way, listen. My boy, anyway.
Women.
Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, but I've got to do something I haven't done since my 17th wedding anniversary. Remember this, darling?
Well, isn't that the best way?
No. Because then there's a possibility they're both in the right, and he's definitely in the wrong.
Your mum's not perfect either,
I
Sharon.
know, Kath, but she can't help it. He ought to know better.
Well, what are you going to do?
It's best for me for a change. I'm going for a walk.
Want a drink, Shell?
Please, yeah.
Okay.
How is he?
Oh, I don't know, he's just sitting there rambling.
Well, at least he's talking.
It's what he's saying, Mum. He needs help, proper help.
Okay, and I'll speak to the doctor. There's been some trouble here. Something between Dennis and Angie.
What trouble?
Search me.
You know something? They shall line him up against the wall and shoot him.
What?
Then, we all know what he gets up to, don't we? I mean, double-crossing Angie left, right and centre, leaving Sharon in the middle of it, not knowing whether she's coming or going. We'll forgive him for it. I mean, good old Den, Jack the lad.
Thanks, Lofty.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You know something, Mr. Holloway? I want to swap you for all the tea and china.
There you are, Michelle.
Ian, come on, get up, love, come on.
Mum, Sharon's in the bathroom.
Well, I don't expect she'll be long. We're all just going to have to manage. Ian, don't just lay there, love. Come and put your bedding away, will you, before they come through?
Yeah, it's a bit tight in the old bathroom situation, isn't it?
Pete, keep your voice down, eh? They might hear you.
Yeah, well, I'm next in there.
What do you think? I've got a stall to pull out.
Oh, no, not yet, you ain't. You can run Chandler over the pub, pick up a few more things. We'll do the main stuff after New Year.
Well, can't you do it? Nobody's going to want to buy sweaters this time of the year.
It's the man's job.
What for? Protection? Since when has Dan been taking a beating up his daughter?
Well, she might need things lifting. And she don't want to talk to him yet, does she? Anyway, you're his best mate. Look, I'm not going to open up till later either. I mean, it's all upsetting for Angie, isn't it? I'll stay here with her till you get back. Oh, and Ian, can you be out the way for a while, eh? So me and Angie can talk in private.
Oh, don't mind me, I just live it. Oh, bathroom's free.
I'm in. Ready when you are. Are you sure you don't mind?
Nah, of course not, sweetheart.
Mum's jewel box, really.
And this morning you can have some breakfast. And your mum. You both ain't eaten properly for a couple of days.
Morning.
What do you think I feel? We talked enough about the reasons for what you did. I'm the one that's stuck in the deep end with the women right now.
Well, she didn't have to walk out. Offered her the pub, F the alimony, whatever she wanted.
Hope you got a good brief, that's all. Because when the whole work turns to money, it does get a bit nasty. And I should know I'm the one that learned from bad to my cost. Look, I'm not taking sides. It's gone past that. I'm just warning you, mate. Just watch what you're doing.
Yeah, all right. Look, do us a favour. Give it that, will you? Just a bit of cash to see him through. I tried to give it to Sharon, but I didn't get a chance. And I'd hate to think we were going out.
Hi, Ange.
Hiya.
You all right?
Yeah, of course I am. Why shouldn't I be?
Well, I've got a message for you from Ben.
What'd he say?
Well, he wanted me to give you this.
Is that all?
Well, he just wanted you not to go without, didn't he?
Go on, Pete. I'll walk back to the market with you. There's someone I want to see.
Are you thinking of starting a harem?
Yeah, well, you see my clean shirt.
What's this, Scotch mist or English fog?
Oh, great. Oh, terrific. Yeah, where's Kathy?
Oh, she's gone to see about some piecework, so she'll see you later.
Oh, yeah. Right, then, well, I'll leave you two ladies to enjoy yourself, eh?
Yeah, you go out and have a good time. Somebody ought to.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I found this in my fishing magazine.
For you.
Nobody knows I'm here.
Mum, it's got your name on it.
Well, it's probably the tax man or the VAT man. He's even worse. I don't want to look at it.
Mum, take it.
Mrs. Watts, that's a joke, isn't it? Obviously, they haven't heard. You better pour me another drink, darling.
No.
I'm going to need it before I open this. As a matter of fact, it came this morning. I've been trying to lose it all day.
Why?
Because I'm frightened of what's inside.
Mum, it's only a letter.
I know, darling, but I wanted you to be with me.
Well, I am now, aren't I?
I know that.
Well, go on then, open it.
No, I'm going to have another drink first.
Mum, will you please open the letter? Here.
Here we go then, eh? I told you.
What? Mum?
Well, it's real enough now, isn't it? Daddy's finally done it. There it is in black and white. Your mum's divorce petition. Welcome to the club.
Mum, they're going to be back soon.
I know, darling, and we must remember they've been very, very good to us. We must remember the good. We've got enough with the bad and the ugly across the road.
Well, I don't want to go to a hotel.
No, neither do I, but it's not my fault, is it? Blame your dad.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. What are we going to do? I've had long enough to think about it, haven't I? I've just got to decide what to do.
It's my turn now.
It's over, Cher, isn't it? I just got to face up to it. I mean, we keep coming back together again. I keep smiling, pretending everything's all right. We keep trying all over again. It should have happened years ago. But your dad's done it, hasn't he? 18 years down the drain.
Look, Mum, why don't you go to bed?
You don't seem to understand, do you, darling? I know you feel like Piggy in the middle, but you got a future ahead of you. I ain't. All I've got is a past. Well, he's going to pay.
But they're going to be back in a minute.
Well, old Pete, he ain't got a clue, babe. He's got a woman and a half in Kathy, and he ain't got a clue. He's like all men. They're all the same. My marriage, wiped out with a little piece of paper. Well, your dad better be ready to finish what he started, darling. He wants a fight, he's going to get one. He wants a divorce, well, so do I. I want one more than him. I'm going to take your darling daddy to the cleaners, babe, and then I'm going to cut him up into tiny little pieces. Can you imagine it in court, eh, Cher? Tell me, Mrs. Watts, was your old man ever cruel to you? Was he ever? I'm going to make him pay for every single day of every single one of those 18 wasted years. You're his mate. You can tell him. You can tell him tomorrow. You can tell him I'm going to take him, pal, for everything between that and that. I want his blood.
Does that mean you don't want the Vindaloo, then?
Afraid?
Yes, of course.
You see, I've never done anything like this before.
Well, we'll try not to make it too much of an ordeal for you. Now, you just get your green form filled out, and I'll organise some tea.
Thanks very much.
Can we have tea and biscuits, please, Brenda? Sugar?
One, please.
One sugar.
In it, mate. He can stick his petition where he likes. Got it?
Yes. I do understand how you must feel, Mrs.
I doubt it. He's had a mistress for 7 years, and he's treated me like dirt for a lot longer than that. If our marriage has failed, it's his fault. I want everyone to know it.
Yes, well, the thing is, divorce in this country is moving towards a no-fault system. So, if we chose not to defend against your husband's petition, it wouldn't affect the financial arrangements.
I don't care. It's the principle. Stick a petition on him. Adultery, cruelty, you name it, he's done it.
Yes, well, we could do that, Mrs. Watts. but I've got to explain the implications to you.
What implications?
Now, if we have cross petitions, it becomes, well, a full court case. Things have to be proved. It all costs money, a great deal of money. A rich man's hobby, someone once called it.
So I just got to shut up and take it? Is that what you're telling me?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Look, Mr. Fenwick, I know you deal with a lot of divorce cases, and you probably think I'm just another bitter, neurotic woman. But it's my life we're talking about here, not facts and files and petitions. My marriage. I've fought hard for it. I've lived through it. Look, I know I've done a lot of things wrong in my life, but my marriage has always been the most important thing in the world to me. It's like I've been fighting a war. I've fought so hard to keep it, even when everybody else was telling me to wave the white flag and chuck it all in. Do you understand? I wouldn't be sitting here now if I didn't feel I was backed into a corner. I have to have something to show for it. Not money. You can deal with all of that. And not revenge. Self-respect. A bit of dignity. I've got to find some way to get all of this out of my system and him and start my life all over again.
Are you sure that you really believe that the marriage is over?
I told you, I wouldn't be sitting here now if I didn't think that.
And how much does your husband want this divorce?
He wants it really bad.
Well then, the best thing I can do at the moment is to write without prejudice to your husband's solicitors. Explain that we would defend against his petition, but if he dropped it, we'd undertake to serve a petition on them on the grounds of his adultery.
And then what happens?
Well, that depends on your husband. It is possible that he may choose not to defend. His solicitor may advise him that it would be easier in the circumstances.
I see. Does that mean that you and his solicitor can sort the whole thing out between the two of you?
Well, it would go through a lot quicker. I won't say painlessly, because these things never are. So, would you like me to proceed along those lines?
I don't know. I don't understand any of it. Perhaps the best thing is for you to tell me what I have to do.
Oh, look at this place. About as crowded as a Charlton home game. Tell you what, if you really think you can cope with the rush, I'm going.
Ben, could I have a quick word?
Yes, Lofty.
Well, seeing as it is so quiet and everything, I was wondering if I could have the night off. I wanted to take my show out.
Well, does it have to be tonight? I mean, I was hoping to put in a few extra customers, what with Simple Simons and Archer there doing his stuff. On second thoughts, take the night off. Where you going? Anywhere exciting?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe we'd go up west, but I haven't really decided. But you got any ideas?
You could take her for a meal. She'd like that.
Yeah, then on to a show.
Hey, what's this?
Lofty wants a few suggestions where to take Michelle for an exciting night out.
Oh, cocktails first. You know, happy hour, one of them swish cocktail bars. Oh, gets the evening going in the good mood, you know.
Yeah, then after seeing the show, mate, you can go to a nightclub, do some dancing. So it's cocktails.
Then a meal.
Then a show.
Then a nightclub. Yeah.
I tell you what, there's one of them magazines by the phone tells you what's on in the West End. Why don't you ring around, make a few arrangements? A letter from the solicitor. And nothing. She just said that they'd had a letter from her solicitor.
So what's the problem?
I don't like it. I've got a feeling that they've taken over, that they're stitching me up between them, and I have no say in the matter whatsoever.
Yeah, well, that's solicitors for you. Don't forget you're hiring one of them. So if you're unhappy about things, go and see him.
What's the point? They only ever give you a load of old toffee. Yes, Mr. Watts. No, Mr. Watts. Don't worry, Mr. Watts. We're working towards a fair settlement. And I've just seen Sharon.
How is she?
She doesn't want to see me again until the divorce is over.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, the speed this thing's taken, it could be months before I see her again properly. And I'm not talking about a stranger on the other side of the street who can't even say hello. She's my daughter, and she needs me.
Maybe not as much as you think. She's growing up fast. Quite the little lady.
Nah, she's still a kid to me.
Maybe that's why she doesn't want to see you. Maybe she needs time to sort out her feelings towards you.
Yeah. The place just seems so empty. Even the punters have stopped coming in.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? Angie was well liked in the area. There was bound to be a reaction. It'll pass.
Look, when are you going to move in with me?
Not yet. Me being there would only make things worse.
So what have I been doing all this for if we can't be together?
We will be.
When?
When the time's right.
Well, when's that going to be?
I don't know. I can't give you a date.
You're not backing out on me, are you?
No. I just need time to get used to the idea. Make the adjustment. Do I give up my career, my flat, my whole way of life? To come and play the publican's lady?
I thought that's what you wanted. You and me together. Now you got the chance, do it.
I can't, Dan, not yet.
I need you there now.
I'm sorry. You'll just have to put up with it a bit longer.
So, tell you what, why don't you wait outside the tube and I'll drive around till I see you? Yeah, of course I will. See you then, bye. Lofty.
What?
Where are you going with that box?
Well, we're out of salt and vinegar. I thought I'd take these through to the bar.
Well, that's very efficient of you, Lofty. But is it not dawned on you that box is a little bit too heavy with the stuff full of salt and vinegar flavoured potato crisps?
It is a bit heavy. I thought maybe putting extra packing in it or something.
They are, Lofty. It is packed with some of the vast collection of my wife's shoes, which neither her or I have any further need for. And I wasn't planning to sell any of them to the punters.
Sorry, Dan.
Off you go, Lofty. Have another try.
I'll be able to hear what I say, so I might as well indulge myself. All right, then.
Oh, cheers, Dan. Thanks.
Yeah, cheers. Last day on the job, eh? Are you planning a little break before you start up in this game?
Well, long enough to get a few things done to the house, but I'm keen to get started, really. Put theory into practice.
I envy you, you know. I wish I was in a position to relaunch this place. Only hope I had enough customers left to notice when it was all changed.
I was going to suggest you thought about starting a Queen Vic five-a-side football team.
Yeah, I suppose I could just about rustle up 5 customers if I included Dot and Ethel.
No, I mean, seriously, the Feathers team's been disbanded now, so you could take up their fixtures in the local league if you wanted. Keep the Vic on the map.
Yeah, you may be right. Yeah. I mean, the ladies' darts team seems to have died a death since my wife's taken up the more lucrative sport of spiking tennis squats. Yeah, I'll ask around, see what we can do, yeah.
Well, count me in.
What, in the team?
Well, it's my local, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Oh, look, my luck's changed. A new customer. Hello, Dr. Singh. Welcome to your local friendly hostelry.
Thanks. Thought it was about time I made an appearance.
Yeah, well, the first drink's on the house. Old Queen Vic tradition. What'll it be? Pint of best orange juice?
I think I'd rather give you the money and have a pint of best bitter.
Eh?
Pint of bitter.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, no, I just assumed. Yeah, pint of best bitter coming up, mate, yeah.
Well, some old traditions you can't see much point in, can you?
Nah, stupid, yeah.
Oh, look, there's Dr. Singh. Hello, Dr. Singh.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Cotton.
Now, look, Tom, this man is a marvel. You want to see this as an opportunity to do your ears a favour.
Oh, don't start all that again.
Here, Dan, let me pay for that. I owe Dr. Singh more than I can ever repay him, but at least let me buy you a drink.
I'm sorry, Doc, I've beaten you to it. The first drink is always on the house.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, let me buy you a bag of crisps.
No, thanks, honestly.
I've got my appointment at the clinic this afternoon.
Oh, good.
Then Dr. Singh is my saviour. What you don't know about women's problems.
I think you ought to give Dr. Legg a few lessons.
Hardly. I'm the one in training, getting to know you all.
Oh.
Well, if you've cured our Doc, then you truly are a miracle worker, because this woman has been a challenge to the medical profession for the last 20-odd years. Isn't that true, Doc?
That's true.
Marvellous. I'm off out, Lofty.
Aye.
Don't worry, I'll be back before the rush starts.
Oh, all right.
Here, where's he off to?
I don't know.
After Lady Muck, I'll bet.
Here, Lofty, you ain't met Dr. Singh, have you?
No, not properly. How do you do, Dr. Singh?
Hello,
Lofty is an asthmatic. He's another of Dr. Legg's failures.
Well, I don't think you should do the doc down. He's been very good to me.
Oh, you misunderstand me, Lofty. I know Dr. Legg has got a lovely manner, but he don't get results. I mean, I think it's just because he's a little bit past it. I mean, that's what happens with these old doctors, isn't it? I mean, they don't keep up with the new methods and that. Whereas, if you understand me, Lofty, Dr. Singh is fresh out of training hospital. I mean, he's up on all the modern cures, ain't you, Doctor?
Oh, leave the poor man alone, Dot. You're embarrassing him.
Well, trouble is, I left my stethoscope at the surgery, Mrs. Cotton.
Oh.
So right now, I'm afraid I'm just another ordinary bloke.
I wouldn't say that, love. I think you're still something a bit special. Here, what's your Christian name? Spare you all this doctor business, eh?
He's a very popular bloke at the moment, that Mehmet and Mary. Bring back the village stocks for the pair of them.
Yeah, well, I like the sight of this place. Look, I've got an idea. Why don't we go out together, just the two of us? Let's go for a dance. We haven't done that for ages.
All right, why not?
Would you?
Yeah.
What about Lofty?
What about him? Look, I've already told him I'm not going to be spending every night indoors. He's not a dancer, so he shouldn't complain. Well, when do you think they're going?
Dunno. Tomorrow? Thursday?
Say Thursday, then.
Great, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, have a look around.
All right, well, don't pick anything too wild, will you?
Don't you worry, darling. Auntie Sharon will look after you. And I promise, even if I get chatted up by Mr. Fantastic out of this world, we'll still go home together, right?
It's not going to be a pulling trip, is it?
Of course not. Just going to have a good laugh. I mean, it'll probably work the other way round and you'll get chatted up by all the blokes. What you going to do then, Mrs. Holloway?
I'll just wave the magic rings and send them on to you. Thinking about it, I'm not sure if I fancy this now.
I'm only winding you up, Shell. I mean, it'll probably be just you and me dancing around the handbags. Remember that?
Yeah.
What would you do, though?
What?
Well, you know, say some tasty guy asked you to dance, would you?
Yeah, of course I'd dance with him. Being married don't stop you dancing with someone.
But what if he was really tasty?
What do you mean, if I fancied him?
Yeah.
Well, I think you'll just have to be advised by your solicitor. Whatever's easiest.
It's going to be hard to prove, at least you'll be kept out of it.
Look, what's important is to get through all this. The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and if I don't defend against Angie's petition, at least it'll be quicker.
And cheaper.
Yeah,
Love you.
I love you too. Just hope I'm going to have enough dough left to prove it, that's all.
Don't be silly.
I kid you not. You're going to end up marrying a pauper at the rate this thing's going.
All the more reason for not getting involved in cross petitions, then.
The trouble is, this divorce is like choosing between the workhouse and Skid Row. Either way, it's going to end up costing me a packing.
But I promise not to divorce you until you're well back on your feet again, okay?
Oh, don't joke, darling, don't joke. You know, I can understand when some blokes get to literally chopping the furniture in half when the time comes, because you feel like saying, you want half, have it, and I hope you're well and truly satisfied. Don't run away, I want to ask you something.
I told you, Dad. I don't want to sales speech you till after.
Okay, I know, I'm not trying to break any rules. Look, come on up in for a minute.
He's supposed to be down the market.
Look, 1 minute, one sentence, it's important for your mum.
This is a one-off, okay? I mean that.
Yeah.
Oh, you better not be winding me up.
It's about the divorce. You can tell your mum she can have the divorce any way she wants. I'm not defending it.
You're not defending, okay?
But I need to talk to her. There's a few things we gotta get sorted out, like maintenance and the rest. It'll be easier for both of us. We can agree on things beforehand.
Is that it now?
Just ask her for me, will you? She can say when and where it's important.
Yeah, I'll ask her. I can't see her agreeing to it, but I'll ask her.
Thanks, love.
It's going to cost you, though.
What?
10 quid. Michelle asked me to sell these lottery tickets for her dad.
You're gonna believe me dry between the pair of you.
Wages are thin, Dad.
Oh, yes. Yes, I will hold you.
Then, that team from Fat Harry's is in again.
So?
Well, you barred them.
Well, if I barred them, don't serve them.
No, right. You won't be very long, will you?
Look, serve them.
Serve them? Yeah, right.
Mr. Price, yeah, Dennis Watts, Queen Victoria. I'm sorry to trouble you, I know you're a very busy man, so I won't keep you long. It's just to have a reminder from the brewery that last month's invoice wasn't paid. And I was... Yeah, I do understand, and I was hoping to make a deposit this month. It's just... Look, it doesn't take much sense to work out that if you put the hammer on my credit, we're both losers, all right? Now, what are you, a bank or a demolition firm? Yeah, look, I'm sorry, Mr. Price. Yeah, hopefully we'll get it all sorted out, yeah? Cheers, thanks so much. Bye.
Here we go, here we go. Chase!
You don't want them in here, do you?
No, just their money, because their money pays your wages. And talking of wages, I'm thinking I've got to let someone go.
Do you mean me, then?
Where you going with that?
Hello.
I'll do it.
I couldn't handle them, I'd jack it in.
Sauce, love?
You've got enough of that already, son. Right, you got your sandwiches, you got your beer, now enjoy it and behave yourself. We'll get a thick here. Watch it! You ain't got the chest measurements. Anyway, here I might enjoy it, then you'll be in trouble.
And that's it to any premises?
Yeah, she'll do.
So Dennis, things not going so well, eh?
Not with you.
Extraordinary business, the licensing trade. I've had ample opportunity to study the whys and wherefores of a successful premises, and I've still come to no conclusion. And people don't set out to be publicans. People don't leave school and say, I want to be a publican. They drift into it later in life. I mean, take Luxford and Copley, for instance. Amongst their tenants and managers, they've got an assortment of people ranging from ex-army officers like myself to ex-boxers. Even got someone who used to be a man of the club.
Takes all sorts.
I certainly get all sorts. Expect the average man on the street sees the job as a cushy number.
Well, send him round here. I'll soon put him straight.
Then, phone.
Who is it?
Angie.
Morning, sir.
Oh, morning, Tom.
Bit like no man's land, isn't it, sir?
No, I don't want to get into a slagging match. Just think we should talk. So can we meet?